Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Home Video Library. I'm your host, Nathan P. Butler, author of a saga on home video, and this time, just like last time, we look at something tangentially related to Star Wars Home Video, but not a Star Wars Home Video release itself. Next time, I'm assuming everything goes right with it coming in the mail, the next thing we'll be looking at is that Blue Fans one-click set from China of Rogue One, a complement to the one we saw already of The Force Awakens. But this time, we're looking at something tangential. This is an item that was provided by Justin Berger. If you recognize that name, you may have read a saga on home video. Justin Berger is the guy who runs the Great Star Wars Home Video group on Facebook. It is a closed group, but feel free to reach out to him. Try to get into that group because there's some great discussion going on and some great positivity around Star Wars Home Video. But he had some things in his collection that he had some extras of that he started to sell off, and one of the things he was putting out there is something kind of interesting. If you were around in 1984, when The Empire Strikes Back was first released on home video, well, there was no internet at that point. There weren't online advertisements. It wasn't like you could just jump onto Amazon and put in a pre-order for The Empire Strikes Back and know you were going to get a copy. Instead, if you were going to do any kind of pre-ordering, you'd have to actually go to a physical store generally to do that. And to do that, sometimes you'd actually be able to do it with an actual order form. Not some kind of order you just put in with the store, but an actual official form from the company that was putting out the home video release. Well, it turns out that that's exactly what happened for The Empire Strikes Back. And he had a ton of beautiful condition copies of those little booklets, pamphlets, whatever you want to call them, as order forms for The Empire Strikes Back. And it turns out for the current release of A New Hope at the time, and the dual home video release, the two-feature, double-feature set for The Making of Star Wars and SPFX The Empire Strikes Back. That special little item is this. Again, beautiful, beautiful condition, so thanks to Justin for that. You look up at the top there, it says, "It's finally on video." Yeah, straight up. It's been 4 years. We're spoiled these days by a matter of months between theatrical release and home video release. For A New Hope, it was 5 years. For Empire, it was still 4 years. It'd be 3 for Return of the Jedi. It's finally on video. The Empire Strikes Back. And then it has The Empire Strikes Back logo. So it says it kind of twice in a row there. Teeny tiny at the bottom underneath that poster-style image. Is 124 minutes, color, 1980, rated PG, closed caption, stereo, hi-fi, category number 1425, the product number. If you open it up, other advertisements on the inside. We have the art that we've seen on the home video releases, basically, albeit in either black and white or black, white, and blue, in this case here, for A New Hope or Star Wars, and The Making of Star Wars and SPFX The Empire Strikes Back double feature. On the Star Wars side, it says, "Be sure and ask your participating retailer about a special offer on these other hits." 121 minutes, color, 1977, rated PG, stereo, category number 1130. Now, that's kind of sad when we as home video collectors know those category numbers for the early VHS tapes like that. And then on the other side, logos for The Making of Star Wars as told by C-3PO and R2-D2, SPFX The Empire Strikes Back. Both The Making of Star Wars and SPFX The Empire Strikes Back, available in this one special cassette. 100 minutes, color, 1980, category number 1112. Now, what's interesting about that, of course, is it's talking about a cassette and whatnot. But if you actually flip to the back, all 4 of the major home video formats in the U.S. at the time are represented on the order form. It's not just for VHS, as one might have expected. All 4 are recognized. The format war, the original format war, the great format war, was still being fought at this point. We hadn't even seen CED die as a casualty yet, and it was going to be the first one to go out of the 4 major formats. But you look here, it says, "Please reserve my copy of The Empire Strikes Back." Name, address, phone number, and then you check the format. VHS, Beta, Laser, CED, that is Laserdisc, and Betamax, of course, CED, Capacitance Electronics Disc. The one that uses a needle and is vinyl. Please reserve my copy of Star Wars. And the same thing. Please reserve my copy of The Making of Star Wars / SPFX The Empire Strikes Back. Order form. Your copyright dates and stuff down at the bottom. And then CBS Fox Video logo down there as well. CBS Fox logo is also on the front there. I didn't mention it at the time. So a cool little order form here, but in 84 you would have filled this out, brought this back to your favorite retailer, handed it off to them and said, "Can I reserve a copy of whichever? Here's my form." And then they, hopefully if they were participating in this, actually would have kept a record of that so that when the film came in, you could get your hands on it. Again, this is an order form for the following 12 products that we'll look at here just real quick. Primarily, it's focused on the 1984 release of The Empire Strikes Back on VHS, or Betamax that pretty much looks the same, or Laserdisc, or even CED. The second page then focuses on the releases for A New Hope. Bear in mind, it is not this commonly found one. Notice their hi-fi stereo digitally mastered down there in the corner. This is from 86 or later. This is not the one from 84. This is not the one you would have got with the order form. The one with the order form is this one. Looks similar, but hi-fi stereo with no digitally mastered down there in the corner. This is the VHS copy. Or you could have got it on Betamax. Again, no digitally mastered. Or Laserdisc, the CBS Fox reissue from the one that was originally out there under 20th Century Fox Video. Or CED, again, the reissue under CBS Fox rather than the initial one for 20th Century Fox Video. Bear in mind, of course, that there weren't a bunch of reissues over and over again of these. You had the initial version on Laserdisc and on CED that had 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment or 20th Century Fox Video at the time. Then they just reissued that with the CBS Fox label up here in the corner. Wrong corner, Nathan. That corner. And then CED, that was it. Laserdisc would go on to get other releases, but for CED, this was the last one available. For Empire, it was the only one available. And of course, that third page and the bottom of the order form was for that double feature of making of specials. This is the 20th Century Fox Video version of that on VHS. I believe there was a CBS Fox one later, but I actually think it came after 84. So I'm thinking that this would have been the current one as of the time of that order form. VHS, Betamax, that pretty much looks the same except the beta thing on the side. Laserdisc, this is the second version of it because there's one from Magnetic Video. I believe this was still current despite the 20th Century Fox Video up at the top. And CED in a white caddy because it's mono. And again, the only issue, as far as I know, on CED of this, and certainly the last one. So if any of those 12 products were on your radar back then, regardless of which of the four major formats you had, you could have used this to order it back in 84. Again, thank you to Justin Berger for this great condition copy of the order form. I'll be taking a picture of it, and that'll definitely go in the next edition of A Saga on Home Video. For now, our appetites are whetted. We're waiting patiently for the blue fan set for Rogue One, which will hopefully be our next episode. With that, we'll wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the home video viewers.